The National Institute for Lifelong Education. Throughout its evolutionary history, humans have accumulated knowledge for thousands of years. Science developed based on that knowledge has presented longer life and material prosperity to people. In the 21st century, however, the knowledge and information needed for living is increasing exponentially. Today, humans are going through a transitional period in which continuous learning is crucial for adapting to the rapidly changing society. Korea is becoming a super-age society at the fastest rate in the world. Aging of the population has long been a national issue, and the key in responding to such change lies with lifelong education. A society where all people are given the opportunity for learning for their lives, where everyone achieves their dreams. The National Institute for Lifelong Education, NILE, is laying the groundwork for that society. Learning enables individual dreams to come true and enhances national competitiveness. In this regard, NILE is a key agency for providing learning opportunities to all people throughout their lives. Under the vision to make Korea a world-leading learning nation, the Center for Lifelong Learning Education and the Center for the Academic Credit Bank System under the Korean Educational Development Institute, as well as a Center for Bachelor's Degree Examination for Self-Education under the Korean National Open University, were merged into one, giving birth to NILE. A society where learning, work, and welfare are connected in harmony, a lifelong learning society. This is the future of Korea that NILE wants to make. NILE is the key agency to develop and implement national lifelong education policies. It has been at the center of national lifelong learning systems with 9 major functions, such as support for lifelong learning program development. In response to rapidly changing circumstances, NILE is carrying out various education projects, from literacy to citizenship education, under the goal of the holistic development of people through lifelong learning. NILE has clear strategies to make Korea a world-leading learning nation. First, creating learner-centered support service. Second, developing the delivery system for sustainable growth. Third, managing performance-based organization to enhance the competitiveness with a successful implementation of these 3 strategies. NILE will make Korea an education powerhouse. Like rivers that nourish people and nature, NILE will serve as a lifeline to Korea's lifelong education. NILE is supporting the establishment and operation of municipal and provincial lifelong learning centers, building a basis for Korea's lifelong education. It is conducting various programs to support lifelong learning in collaboration with local governments. Based on such programs, it aims to achieve one of these key goals, the establishment of the lifelong learning cities nationwide. NILE will also host a global academic symposium on lifelong learning. It is communicating and interacting with experts at home and abroad, and creating the cross-border network of cooperation among lifelong learning agencies around the world. NILE's service and programs reach out to all. Joining hands with the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, NILE is making universities into a learning hub for local residents. Aging society requires continuing education as well as retraining of people. Now, universities are reborn as learning centers for local residents. NILE is also making every effort to support the underprivileged who have been alienated from lifelong learning through its Hope Lifelong Education Project. By providing diverse educational programs for low-educated adults and multicultural families, NILE will contribute to addressing economic bipolarization and achieving social integration. Furthermore, efforts to facilitate lifelong learning continues with national lifelong learning expositions, awards, and festivals. NILE has been streamlining systems to back up national lifelong education policies and programs. Now, people with high school diplomas can obtain college degrees without going to universities. The Academic Credit Bank system is an open lifelong learning system that recognizes learning experiences and qualifications acquired not only in schools, but also outside of schools. Going further, reasonable systems such as bachelor's degree examination for self-education, accounts for lifelong learning, and learning experience management systems are composing a framework for lifelong learning. Learners are always young at heart. NILE supports your everlasting youth. NILE, which has proposed a new paradigm of lifelong learning, will usher in a new era of lifelong education filled with hope. Life expectancy is reaching 100 years. Building a society where dreams come true through lifelong learning, NILE will take the lead. NILE will guide Korea to a happier future and become a global leader of lifelong learning.